feel like I have a cat hair. It's a thing about having cats. Love them. But sometimes a little cat hair gets in your eyes or whatever. Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. I worked all day, so I have no color in my skin. So one of the things I'll be reviewing tonight is this NYX bronzer. And I got a great surprise in the mail today. Swaggable sent me a hairspray to try. It's really pretty. Look at that really pretty design. I was not expecting this. In fact, I thought they were going to send me like dog treats or something like that, but it might have been Pinch Me might be sending me the dog treats. But anyway, I was really surprised to get this and really thrilled, because you join some of these sites and you get crazy stuff that, you know, you may not really have much fun reviewing, like dog treats, for example. My dog's gonna love it, but I don't know how much I'm gonna love reviewing those. But anyway, Swaggable surprised me today by sending me this hairspray. So this came in the mail today. I got home from work and there's this beautiful little bottle of hairspray, and I do use hairspray in my mailbox. So I'm going to test this and give you a first impression. I am also going to review a couple products that I have here. First of all, this eyeshadow that I got from my Ipsy bag for August. L'Oreal Paris Extraordinaire by Color Riche Liquid Lip Color. I actually have it on right now. It's a little bit pale, so this is something I might put over a much darker lipstick. So why don't we give that a try? Okay, tissue in hand. We're going to just see just how sheer this is. It says that it's not sheer at all. Now remember, this is L'Oreal. This is actually color number 101. It's a very pretty color in the container. It's very pale on. And now we're going to try it over a darker lipstick. It says that it's solid like lipstick, but I kind of don't believe it because it's kind of like a gloss. Now I have this incredibly dark color by Milani, and it always needs a little something extra because it's kind of, I don't know why, but Milani lipsticks are always so dry. So I'm going to put this on, then I'll put that on. It's not easy to do this when the mirror's like pretty far away. So this is outrageously dark. So let's try this over that. This is still really, really dark in spite of, and this is Milani, in spite of putting this L'Oreal product on top. But I kind of like the color. This feels really good on. Doesn't feel sticky like a lip gloss normally would feel. I'm not in love with it, so it's hard to say. It didn't make very much of a difference in the dark lipstick that I have on, so I'm not so sure. It's a little pale by itself. It does feel good on. Unfortunately, I will never be buying this product because L'Oreal is not cruelty free. I got this product in my July Sample Society box. So I will use products that I purchase and get in my boxes, but that's it. I won't buy this in the store. Milani is cruelty free, and so therefore I'll be looking for lipsticks that are a little bit less dark and give them a try. Alright, so now my lips are really dressed up. I'm going to also show you this NYX bronzer that I bought. It's very light. As you can see, it's actually kind of like a highlighter also. A little bit of gold, a little bit of tan. What I do is just swirl my brush in there, blow it off. I'm very pale from working all day because I'm also really tired. But anyway, I like put this bronzer on. Hopefully it'll liven me up a little bit. Yeah, slightly. I still look really, really intensely pale. But I've been using this NYX bronzer every day, probably for about 3 months now. I find that it puts a little bit of color on, and you can build on that. It doesn't put a lot of color on. I swirl my brush here so I get a little bit of highlight also, and you can see it's already built up a little bit of color here. So this is actually one of my favorite products. NYX is an inexpensive drugstore brand, and it says Mosaic powder. Well, it's kind of not just a powder, it's really kind of a bronzer as well. It is MPB number 11, and it's called Truth. I just love the way this feels. And the way it like wakes up my complexion a little bit. And I have this great Milani blush. It's a little golden. It did come with its own brush, which is kind of not quite as soft as I would like. So what I do is I tap into this, and then I get a little bit of pink color. See, that woke me up already. So this is NYX. It's called Truth, number 11. Bronzer, basically is a bronzer, whether they want to say that or not. It's got a little bit of gold and definitely bronzer. And this is Milani blush. And of course it comes with its own brush, which you may or may not want to use. And this color, which you can't tell because this is baked, but I've been using this for quite a while. I got this quite a few months ago, and this is in 01 Dolce Pink. Great stuff. Definitely A+. And the NYX bronzer, great stuff. Definitely A+. Both of these are cruelty-free items. Awesome. Now, on to the item that I got in my Ipsy bag. It was a neat little eyeshadow. It's really hard to read the name, so I'll post it here. But this is the eyeshadow. Don't be afraid of this peach color. I was initially. I thought, oh no, where's that gonna go? So anyway, it has this neat little lid that lifts up, and the color lifts up. And in there is a cute little sponge applicator. And of course it's got a useless mirror. Can't see anything in there. Except my tired eyes. Worked really hard today. So what I've been doing with this is I've been putting it in under the brow bone, which seems like a crazy place to put such a dark peachy color, but wait until you see how it looks on. See how that looks. This is one sponge applicator that I do use. I think if you've watched any of my videos, you've seen me say, I'll never use that sponge applicator, I much prefer my brushes, blah, 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 blah. In this particular one item. I have been using that little brush, and this is a beautiful peach color that actually looks really great on the brow bone. Pretty much warms up the look. It's not uncomfortable at all. It strokes on very easy, and when I've worn this during the day, it lasts pretty much all day. Of course, anything does with this Milani eye primer. But this lasts pretty much all day, and I definitely highly recommend this. And this came in my July Ipsy bag. Now this is a free product that I got from Swaggable. It came in the mail today, and there's this nice little envelope sitting on the counter, and what do I find? This beautiful hairspray. It's absolutely gorgeous packaging. It says spray it hard on it. It's called Rock Your Hair, Spray It Hard, Big Volume Hairspray. The instructions are pretty simple. Just basically shake well and spray into styled hair. So you do spray it into your dry styled hair. And my hair is looking kind of flat after being at work all day. So let's see what we can do with this hairspray. Okay. And guess what? That really does amp up your style. It's touchable. It does give you more volume. Of course, now I am married with the big hair. If I want to calm it down a little bit, I played with it a little bit, you can tell. If I want to calm it down a little bit, let's see, we'll take this down a notch. Really overdue for a haircut. It smells really, really good. Slightly sweet, but not overpowering. Really clean. Just a really nice smell. Now, as you can see, I did my hair two different ways. The first time I poofed it up. Second time I calmed it down. It's one of the things that I often do is calm my hair down. So even though this says rock your hair, spray it hard, big volume hairspray, you can really use it any way you want. I'm going to replace the stuff that I hate in my cabinet with this. I'm going to buy the full size Swaggable. This was great sending me this free product to try because now I'm going to buy it. I have Garnier in my cabinet, and I don't like the way it feels, and I don't like the way it smells, and so this is actually going to replace that because this, I do like the way this feels. I like that I can amp it up or calm it down. So this here, great stuff. Awesome. Thank you, Swaggable, for sending me this free product. I think I'm in love. Thank you. So this has been Mary from Reviewer's Diary. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and seeing how these products work. Thank you, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.